YouTube live, we live again. Yo, to all my 19 and plus, to all the, to all the, to the mans and living in Canada that can smoke for free, smoking freedom. But we all know what that's about, right? I'm in Canada, so you already know I'm lighting up. You know what I mean? But in the end of the day, the reason why they legalized is to just tax and regulate. That's all it is. You know, I'm in Canada. Most of my people are in the States and shit like that watch my channel. But yeah, we all know what's going on. To all my peoples, man. To all my conscious people out there. Yo, what do you guys say, man? 2 viewers, what's up? Hit the unless you're a hater. I don't know if you guys know this, bro, but Toronto took over, bro. Shit's crazy, yo. I seen a whole up, I seen a whole uprise. I don't know if you guys been noticing that Toronto rappers and Toronto artists are really fucking, popping out. I enjoy it, yo, for real, because I was just out west and like it's a beautiful place, you know what I mean? But for music culture, Toronto runs that shit. Hip hop culture in Canada, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it comes down to. Look at all the main artists from Toronto, like Tory Lanez, Nav, Drake, everyone on OVO, pretty much. The Weeknd's fucking huge, man. Internationally, fucking gigantic. You know what I'm saying? The Weeknd, he sings, right? That's Toronto, bro. People don't really get that shit, man. But yo, Toronto's coming out with the music. To all my uh, to all my people that are out in the States, man, you guys should check out if you like hip hop and shit like that. You should check out it's a lot of Toronto hip hop. Look up Casper, K Money, uh Roni. That's her, Roni. Yeah, yo, Toronto's crazy right now. For music and shit, you know what I mean? Like, my phone, it fucking hates me, yo. Hold up. My charger's being a bitch. Yo, what up, 4 people? 4 viewers. I got 4 viewers and 2 thumbs up. Somebody's creeping. 2 people are creeping. They're just saying, yo, what up? What are you saying? Dick Diamonds? Shit. Yo, do you rap? You rapper or something? Yo, Toronto's crazy. Oh, you're a DJ? What city you in? You in the States or you in Canada or somewhere else? Yo, what up, Violet? I'm just chilling, man. Just fucking felt like going live for a minute. Springfield, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man. Yo, I'm getting back to my music shit, yo. Honestly, I gotta be real, yo. Like, honestly, man, this channel has been something for me. It's honestly helped me a lot, yo, to vent and really life and shit. shit and connect with like-minded individuals. That's a powerful fucking thing, bro. Like in the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like that's a major thing to be able to connect with, like-minded individuals. Is so hard to do, like real people are fucking very rare, and it's just like it feels so isolated. Man. It feels isolated when you're a conscious being, you know what I'm saying? So YouTube's kind of blessed me in that sense where I can actually connect with my type of people, you know what I mean? Which is rare. That's why I do this shit, man. At the end of the day, but I had to remind myself of why I started this channel, it was to show resilience, I wanted to show people. Do I would I do a gospel rap? I have some songs that I specifically made. You can look it up. Sincere Music, Music with a Z. Um, My Testimony. Type that in. Sincere Music, My Testimony, Jesus Christ. What up, Mike Cass? What are you saying, bro? But yeah. So to answer that, as honestly, I don't really try to claim, like I am a Christian. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I try to get as close as I can to His principles. I struggle. I swear. You know what I'm saying? I smoke. These things. God wouldn't approve of. But it's all a part of the growing experience, and I feel like people really, really miss that, and people forget. God is love, but of course, at the same time, God is very serious about self-discipline. You know what I mean? Self-discipline is major. You know what I mean? And I remember being a lot more, like where there's been like I quit drinking and I didn't stop smoking weed. I stopped smoking cigarettes for a whole year, and I told myself, I'm like, if I can do that, that's major, man. And if I could document that at the same time and show people, you know what I mean? That's empowering because I remember sitting there thinking like, there's no fucking way I'm ever gonna change. There's no way I'm ever gonna stop smoking or drinking. There's no fucking way because life as it is already, So it's like I can't see that happening. It's Toronto. I saw Toronto, bro. Canada's nuts, bro. People, like, that's what I try to show people in the States too. It's nasty, bro. Because there's this whole fucking, this whole look of like, Canada's mad weird, bro. Like, Canada's weird as fuck. The way that America makes it look. I'm even looking at, like, the fuck? Yeah, if that was true, that's some fucking weird ass shit, son. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not like that. Like the way that I look at the States is literally nothing but a bigger part of Canada. And you probably think the same thing for the state. Like Canada is obviously an attachment of the states, and like the states is blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But like in the end of the day, to me, it feels like, bro, everything that's happening in the states is happening out here, but on a smaller scale. So I don't hear anybody talking about that though. Like there's a lot of people in Canada that are conscious that make great content and shit, but yeah, I picture Canada to be less wicked, right? And you know what? I always have too. I'm from this country, and I always knew that I'm like, I got it good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm like, yeah, there's shootings, yeah, there's mass killings, yeah, there's fucking rape, human body trafficking, fucking junkies everywhere, drug dealers, gangs, every fucking, the mob, Italian mob. I don't want to get too deep into certain topics and shit, but everybody is out here, bro. Where do you think all the fucking gangsters go? They come out here to hide out after they fucking, you know what I mean? And then they establish themselves and they grow out here. And they expand, just like anywhere, bro. It's no different, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it fucks me up because I'm like, yo, if Canada's the best place that you can fucking be, and it's this bad here, and people are starving, people are fucking homeless, people, there's fucking, you're not safe, bro. You're not. It's not. Yo, if you look like a mark, you're gonna get checked, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got. I'm pissed off all the time. When I go outside, I'm fucking angry. Like, right away, I'm pissed. Fucking choke, bro, because I'm always thinking about that other fucking person that's looking at me like I'm afraid of them, and I'm already automatically thinking like that because the way I grew up, it was always like that. Even for me and my boys, we're out there hunting anything that we can get, and it's just, you know what, we gotta eat, we gotta put clothes on our back, we can't get jobs. Like, it turned into this violent fucking whole thing, you know what I mean? And it was fucked up, you know, and yeah, either way, man. It's not it's not safe anywhere you go. Shit pops off all the time for no reason. Like punches, fucking people trying to stab me, like fucking jump me, rob me for no reason all the time, bro. Like, there's, you gotta be really serious. Like, you gotta be about it. You can't just, there's mad fucking safe places in Canada. Like, bro, like, yeah. If you want to compare it to any other place, of course you want to be here, bro. But in the end of the day, you can go to a certain place in Toronto that reminds you of the hood projects in Chirac, and you're like, what the fuck? How the fuck is this possible? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how perceptions can change. Because even when I went, bro, I learned a lot. Like, even when I went out west, it's the suburbs, right, of Canada. But you'd be surprised. There's a backwards logic. You might not see all these crazy ass. Hold up. I don't even know why I use a match. I got a fucking lighter, but fucking big. But yo, anyways, yeah, I learned a lot, man. Like, never underestimate somebody, never underestimate a person or a city or a place or any of that, or a country or any of that shit. Because I've even done that different. I've been all over Canada, different provinces, and I'm thinking like, yo, I'm from the worst place. The fuck is this gonna do to me, you know? And then seen some shit, and I was like, it's kind of getting fun around here. You know what I mean? Like, nah, but all jokes aside, right? But yeah, man, shit is crazy, bro. Like, just mad shootings every day now. Like, fucking people are getting bodied left, right, and center. People that I fucking grew up with are all, bro. I'm telling you right now, I could list a whole fucking one page of people that died that I grew up with, and I just can't believe it. And I'm sitting there thinking like, how lucky am I, to be alive? You know what I mean? Like, on a real tip, because these people were living the same life as me. If anything, I got lucky. I was doing stupid shit. Like, even like, I don't know how I survived. Tell you one time, man. Only ever drugs that I did when I was young was ecstasy and cocaine, like coke once in a while. And it was mostly just ecstasy. It was like a teenager drug, you know what I mean? And one time, fucking, my boy, accidentally, he washed 25 ecstasy pills in his pocket in his jeans. And it washed. And then, pulled it out of the wash, pulled it out of his pocket, and there's a bag of all these melted, watered down fucking ecstasy. They were pink Louis Vuitton double stacks, and fucking there was 25 of them, and fucking he dried them out, and obviously now there's like even more chemicals in it, like actual like fucking laundry detergent chemicals in it. You know what I mean? And fucking he dried it out, and I was like, when I was young, I was like 16, 17. I was such like lit on E, doing B and E's, like I was popping E and stealing cars and doing, and I just wouldn't stop. And I didn't die because I seen people die taking a half a E or taking one E, and I took that whole bag, that 25 E's, all the powder at the bottom, it dried out, and it was all like powder. It was all red. Boom, in my mouth, glass of water. Everybody in the whole, it was like a house party, and they're like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. They're like, straight up, you're gonna die, bro. That's what they told me. They're like, you're gonna die and you ain't doing it here. Get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Savage, bro. And I was like, see it. Left, fucking, went on a mission. downtown Hamilton, fucking Ontario. Down. Oh man, I had my shirt off, I'm running around, fucking ran into the forest. I was like, fuck it, it was just fucked up. And like, that's the only shit I ever did was fucking, But I overcame all that shit. You know what I mean? In the end of the day, you know, I've come a long way from that shit. So I can look back and be like, fuck, bro, like that's crazy. Like everybody else died or went to jail for like 10 to 15 years. Like my best friend is in jail doing 13 years right now. One Take Tony. Look up on YouTube Sincere Music and One Take Tony. Number one, and then the word take, and then Tony. Look that up on YouTube after this, or now, whatever. Put a tab up. But that's me and him rapping. Like we make music, you know what I mean? But we were in jail together when fucking he ended up. So we did some time. We got out. Fucking he ended up doing some crazy shit that was on the news. I'm not gonna even. Obviously, I'm not gonna say it, but it's on Google if you look it up. But I'm not gonna say his name and shit like that. But yeah, you can. If you knew his name, you could look it up. I look it up. I just can't believe this shit. News are, man. I remember my mom saying that she's seen his fucking picture on TV. It was on the news, and I seen it, man. And he was wanted like nationwide, and I was like, holy fuck, man. He eventually turned himself in after like 4 months. We ran around and fucking yeah, man. He ended up doing 5 years. He got out. Fucking, I was in BC, and I was like, yo, come out here. I was like, leave that. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go back. I'm here right now. I'm back out east, but I'm not going to go back to that life. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so he did 5 years, got out. He comes back. He comes out west. A couple years, like 2 years with me. You can look all this shit up. Sincere Music Official on Instagram. Scroll all the way down. You'll see our pictures and all that shit. But, yeah, man, fucking. Yeah, so he did 5 years, got out, and then came out west, and then fucking he went back out east, and then he just got 13 years. That was my best friend, bro. Shit is real, bro. You know? Not to mention, my dad died when I was in fucking jail when I was 18. Yeah, bro. It's fucking heavy. That's why I gotta make you guys. I'm buying a fucking a Canon in about a week. Sick Canon camera. It's the Canon Rebel T5i. Look that up. Type in YouTube if you want. Canon Rebel T5i music video, and then you'll get to see music videos done with that camera in the quality that it's capable of. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get music again. You can look me up, Sincere Music. I'm on iTunes, Spotify, all that shit, right? Google Play. But yeah, I haven't been making music, and I think it's that time. Cause what's life really if you're not living your passion? In the end of the day, there's no point. I just look around and I'm like, everybody's dead, everybody's in jail. I'm 27 years old, and I'm alive and I'm free. Crazy, cause I remember being locked up in jail. I remember, my friends going to jail for 13 years, and I was supposed to come with him for that lick, bro. On my fucking father's grave, on my dead father's grave. Rest in peace, Dougie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, real shit. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this YouTube shit, because everybody's got a story, but it's like you gotta put yourself out there. I kept quiet all my life because I was around that life, and you can't be posting videos and talking about that shit when you're living that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not living that shit no more. I get mad sometimes. I get fucking twisted. But in the end of the day, I know that I'm not gonna go back to that shit, because I'm looking at my dad dead. I'm looking at my boy doing 13 years. You know what I'm saying? People are dying left, right, and center. My enemies, people that I consider enemies. You know what I'm saying? Canada's killing it, bro. Look that up. It's Toronto. But yo, crazy shit. Yo, in the end of the day, I don't even know if my boy's gonna make it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might end up catching a body in there, bro, like, or getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's the pen, bro. He's been doing pen time. So it's fucked up. You know what I mean? But yo, that's why I feel blessed. You know what I'm saying? In the end of the day, I made it through all that shit. I remember another time too that this shit's crazy. Yo, take this in. I was in jail at the same time. I was in youth jail, and my dad was in adult jail. And we ended up in the court cells. He was going to court. Where are you? Toronto area, Canada. But yo, so I'm in jail as a youth, and my dad was fucking in adult jail, and he was waiting to get shipped out to the pen or something. He was at court, and we ended up crossing paths in the fucking court cells, walking by each other in fucking in handcuffs and shackles. My word, I was like 17. My dad's obviously he's grown, and believe it or not, I was in D block as a youth in the court cells in Hamilton, D block, and fucking yeah. So they went to take me up to the courtroom or whatever, and fucking they were taking him at the same time, and we end up fucking standing right in front of each other. Me and my dad standing right in front of each other in handcuffs and shackles, and a guard holding me and a guard holding him, and we stopped. You know what I mean? And like the guard was trying to keep us going, but we fucking were like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We stopped, and my dad's like, the fuck are you doing in here? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in here? He's like, fair. He's like, when you getting out? I'm like, a month? I'm like, when the fuck you getting out? He's like, 3 years? I was like, and then they pushed us, man, and that was all we got. That was all we got to say that fast. It was like, fuck. And I was in the court cells. Like, imagine that, being in fucking jail at the same time as your fucking dad, and you're 17, but he's an adult. But what you do is you end up going to the court cells. So he might have a court date on the same day as you have a court date. So you leave the jail and you go to the court. You're in the court cells down in the basement, and you know, on this side, you got the adults over here and shit like that. But you will end up. They usually make sure you're not gonna cross paths with each other. I don't know how the fuck that happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause I don't remember ever crossing paths. Well, maybe, possibly. I've seen females getting shipped off into the fucking tin truck or whatever. But yeah, that was a memorable thing when I was in jail. I see my dad, and we were in jail at the same time in handcuffs and shackles, and we bumped into each other, stopped the guards, and we were talking to each other. But yeah, and then fucking, I got out, and he did 3 years. Yeah, man, like fuck. Around now, I think I was like 16, 17, and he got out when I was like halfway through 18, 19, something like that. And then fucking, then I ended up going to adult jail, and fucking, he's gonna bring me canteen money. I'm 18 now. I'm in fucking, and then I go to jail, but not like the pen. You know what I'm saying? Like provincial, right? But in jail in Hamilton. But either way, shit's fucked up, man. Like, and then he died. I had a phone call with my dad, and he's like, "Yo, I'm coming to drop you canteen money," and that was the last call. Boom. Never heard from him again. Last call I got was that they're crying and he's in the hospital, and the hospital was right across from the fucking jail. Literally, like, it's right across from the fucking jail. Like, right across the street. Literally, right across the street. And it was like, yo, knowing that my dad's in ICU in a fucking coma in there right now, and I can't get out, and it's right across the fucking street, and I'm in adult jail. It's just, for real. And yeah, man, my dad ended up dying. I missed the funeral. The fucking Yeah, man, the fucking judge gave me another month on top of that, another 30 days. So that was fucked up. When I got out, my dad was dead. Fucking my chick was fucking my best friend and shit. Punched him out. One of my what you'd think was your best friend at the time. I had a couple homies, 4 or 5 homies that were I consider my best friends, But you know how that goes. Yeah, for real. But yeah, that's fucked up. Yo, and you know what is even more fucked up? What I'm talking about, jail and all that shit? Look what just came onto the fucking YouTube screen, that and Ellie Melly or whatever his fucking name is, that just did a double homicide murder on his own two fucking. They say that he did it just for fame, and then boom, dropped a music video right when he got locked. Boom, that's him turning himself in. He had this whole shit planned out. And YNW Melly. I know you guys been seeing this shit all over YouTube, so, and that's fucked up. I didn't even play that. My word. Like I know the song, but I'm sitting here talking on live, talking about jail. My dad died and shit. But yo, that's crazy, man. Because my cousin came to the jail and was like on the other side of the glass crying. That's fucked. Yeah, man, it's fucked up. That's why I'm gonna make music, though. I'm getting back to music, doing my thing. That's what it's about. But I'm seeing people dying, going to jail for life, all this shit, right? Yeah, bro. That's why you gotta stay humble and you gotta stay focused and on point, and you can't let the shit bring you down, you know what I'm saying? God says you can either speak life or death upon yourself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, even shit like this. I shouldn't be listening to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You guys know. But in the end of the day, I know I'm protected, and the reason why I'm hearing that is it's gonna give glory to God in the end anyways, you know what I'm saying? That's how God works. You know what? That's sad, because in the end of the day, that person was innocent at one point in time. Was just a child at one point in time. You know, he got caught up in the industry, he got fucking demon possessed, literally, because you can see it. And then he ended up killing two of his friends as a satanic blood sacrifice, and all for the fame. Twisted, bro. Shit's fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just think I'm lucky, man. That's fucked. I don't know if you guys know about that shit, man. This guy just got killed two of his boys. That's the word, but like it looks like it, like he planned the whole shit out. Dropped a fucking video right after, and it was like, the fuck? Talking about like, and I seen his other shit. He's like possessed, yo. He's on some demonic, satanic possessed shit. Yeah, bro. Straight up. It's easy to die, but it's hard to live. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yo, I'm getting back to the music. You gotta do what you enjoy doing. You can't let anything hold you back, like financially, money wise. I'm fucking, not in a position to be dropping 5 bills on a camera, but I gotta make sacrifice to get what I want, to do what I love. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing. See, this is him when he was a kid in jail, 17. Yo, that was like, yo, he was talented, but he got twisted up in the industry, you know, and then he had murder on his mind. It was too, it's easy to die, it's hard to live. That's the thing. Fuck, bro. That's why you just gotta stay humble, man. In the end of the day, if you walk in the light, nothing can really brush you, you know what I'm saying? Especially, and that's the thing, you know how God works, man. He'll take the ugliest thing and make it beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that has an ugly past, and he'll fucking switch that around to just shock the world and show God is real through that person, through their prosperity. You know, I will prosper in Jesus' name. You know what I mean? And no matter what, if you know that and you continue to push through, you'll eventually get to that point. And then, you'll be in shock that you're in this new reality of where you're not used to being in that reality. You're used to being on the last. How's that saying go? Last shall be first and the first shall be last. Yeah, bro, trust me, man. I grew up 15, 15, and, yeah, law of attraction is real. That's why I made the I Am Resilient merch. But, yeah, since I was 15, I was kind of forced to experience homelessness and jail and shit. Yeah, fuck. But like I said, man, God had a greater plan for all of that shit. I couldn't see it. I was just taking the L's. But in the end of the day, you know, bro, people were talking shit like fucking when I started this channel 12 months ago. And people are like, oh, you're a fucking homeless. You're a homeless bum. You're a fucking this. You're that. You're a meth head. You're a crackhead. You're a junkie. All in my comments and shit, right? And I'm just laughing like the whole time. I'm fucking out in BC, smoking weed, backpack tenting, traveling, like experiencing life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't let money limit me. I didn't have a lot of money to fuck with. But I made freedom out of turn fucking nothing to something, It was sick. But it was also a growing and learning experience. It was lonely, and I isolated myself out in a different environment, and that's how I was able to be targeted. Because I'm from the big cities, so it's harder to really, when you're out in the big, large population cities, it's harder to really fucking pinpoint on one person and target that person. There's too much shit going on. But when I went out there, shit got a little fucking weird, you know what I'm saying? And some weird ass shit. Yeah. Yo, you guys know this track? J. Cole. That's a conscious rapper, J. Cole, right? Yo, I was just trying to see what's up on live, yo, but yo, I'm gonna get off this. I just wrote like fucking 10 tracks, like all on my laptop, so I'm just getting ready because I'm getting the camera and I'm fucking getting the studio back up and I'm gonna do some traveling this summer and shit. And yeah, I'm just gonna stick to the script, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. But yeah, yo, in the end of the day, this is just the beginning, you know? So right now I'm laying low. I'm not doing much. It's winter. It's fucking freezing out. I'm in Canada. It's like negative fucking 20. You know what I'm saying? It's not much I can do where I'm at because I'm out back in the East Coast where it's fucking freezing as fuck. I'm not West Coast like Vancouver Island, shit like that. Like different climate. So yeah, yeah. I'm out of here, yo. Stay resilient, guys. You already know what time it is, man. Music's coming, music videos coming, all that. Stay resilient. Yeah.